And finally, to our special segment, Resurgent Africa. Amid the coups and the crises, there are many positive stories from Africa that often get overlooked, but not on this show. Our story today is from Morocco. The North African nation is embracing ecological tourism by offering visitors more sustainable experiences. Ecotourism projects in several parts of Morocco blend the country's rich culture with a reduced carbon footprint, taking small steps that could have a big impact on the planet. Watch this video for the details.
Beautiful landscapes, thrilling adventures, vibrant culture, and a rich history. With all of this and much more, the North African nation of Morocco has long beckoned travelers from across the world. The booming tourism sector in the country has now put paramount focus on sustainability, embracing ecological tourism, which is slowly expanding in Morocco. In the first half of June, Morocco welcomed 17.6 million tourists, with ecotourism accounting for 5% of this number. Around 3% of ecotourism is in Morocco's Agafay region, which is around 35 kilometers from the city of Marrakesh. One of the first ecotourism projects here was Kasbah Agafay Hotel and Spa, a traditional-style kasbah that offers guests the opportunity to soak in the local culture through several activities. Tourists here ditch the SUVs and dune buggies and get on camelbacks for the ultimate desert experience. The locals say it's the best mode of transport to explore the area. The project also celebrates nature and the community surrounding it.
I have relied on a book written by a friend of mine, Prince Sultan bin Salman, who wrote an extraordinary book called Back to Earth, Al-Rujuu' ila al-Ard. And this was like my instrument that I used to do this work. I studied it, I did research, and in it he really goes profoundly on why man should be back to earth. Ecological tourism, we cannot consider that it's going to be competition for classical tourism. I think it's A, complementary, and B, working hand in hand and try to bring classical tourism to do things that ecological tourism does.
The Kasbah Agafay receives tourists from all over the world, many of whom go back home with lessons on embracing and preserving the natural environment surrounding them. The experiences offered to guests also include cooking classes. These classes give them access to their garden, which is rich in organic vegetables, fruit, and natural herbs. Guests pick organically grown ingredients and then prepare meals in an open kitchen.
For ecological tourism, I've visited Indonesia, Thailand, and many Asiatic countries, but I like too much this place in Morocco. It is really a wonderful place in nature, especially the air is very clean.
Here, I know that it is organic. I had the opportunity to come to the garden where I was introduced to the vegetables, spices, aromatic herbs. I had a wonderful experience with the chef who allowed me to learn cooking, and suddenly I know what I eat, I know where it comes from.
The place also offers traditional tents for guests. These tents and the furniture they include are made of natural materials and completely avoid the use of plastic.
Finding yourself in a place like here, it's a very magical place and one that you don't find everywhere in the world.
Yes, it's true. It's a real cinema sitting. The welcome is wonderful. We really have the impression of being actors in a film in this place of peace, nature, calm.
L'impression d'être les acteurs d'un film dans ce lieu de paix, de nature, de calme.
The kasbah has been constructed using stone. Its thick walls, high wooden ceilings and tall windows keep the interior cool in summers and warm in winter, which reduces energy consumption. The owner says he keeps looking for ways to make his business even more sustainable.
We have windows when to switch on electricity. We're looking seriously at solar panels for getting the water from the wells. Serious also, and for irrigation, drip by drip irrigation. We use no pesticide in the whole property. We never used any pesticides.
Other tourism businesses in the Agafay region are taking notes and they too have begun to apply similar ideas. Morocco is also planning to launch a national green growth program called Go Siyaha, which will provide tourist businesses with opportunities to adopt energy-efficient practices. The North African country aims to attract 26 million tourists by 2030.
Across continents, one powerful news source.
Bringing you diverse perspectives on the issues that matter.
We go beyond the boundaries to give you that little extra about every sporting moment. So thank you for making Firstpost 5 million strong. We're counting on your support, and you can trust us to bring you the news unfiltered and unvarnished.
Climate change is on our doorstep. It's time for a revolution to take root. And it starts with 1.4 billion Indians. It starts with one tree. One tree for humanity. One tree for Mother Earth. One tree for a future. Project One Tree, a News 18 network initiative.
On the show today, the T20 World Cup bandwagon fans moved across to the West Indies. What can you expect from this?
Hello, I'm Alyson, coming to you from Durban, South Africa. Today we have a special show.
Start with a report on India's shifting nuclear posture. The first time since India officially became a nuclear power.
Hello and welcome to Firstpost America. I'm Aaron Ham, coming to you live from the nation's capital.